One pass with that mower, and you're done. You're threatening me on my own land? I'm warning you. You're about to regret that.
The next morning I walked outside and froze. My rake was still lying in the grass, exactly where I'd left it the day before. But the property line I'd been maintaining for years looked completely different. 8 full feet of the strip I had always mowed was buried under waist-high weeds. The grass had been left untouched on purpose. It wasn't neglected. It was a message. The fresh mowing lines I'd been keeping straight for over a decade now stopped at a row of stakes someone had pushed into the ground overnight. I didn't argue. I didn't make assumptions. I called a licensed surveyor. Carl came out 2 days later. He measured every corner, checked every monument, dropped bright orange flags across the boundary. And just like I already knew, every single flag landed in the exact same place. That entire overgrown strip, 8 feet wide, was my property. My grass. My responsibility. I photographed everything. Every flag. Every marker. Every angle. Then I sent Ryan a short, professional message. Had the property surveyed today. The boundary markers show that the overgrown strip is 8 feet inside my property line. I attached the survey. Let me know when you'd like to work out a solution. Fair. Simple. Respectful. 3 days passed. Nothing. 4 days. Still nothing. A week later I walked over and knocked on his door. His wife Megan answered first. The moment she saw me, her smile disappeared. She quietly called Ryan. He stepped outside like nothing had happened. Same relaxed posture. Same confident grin. I asked if he'd seen the survey. Oh yeah, he said. So, what do you want to do about the property line? He scratched the back of his neck. Look, cleaning all that up and moving everything is gonna cost a lot. I stayed quiet. Then he shrugged. We've already landscaped our side. And then he said the sentence that changed everything. It's only 8 feet of grass. I stared at him. Are you seriously telling me I should just give up part of my property because you don't want to fix it? Another shrug. You've still got plenty of yard. Right there. It stopped being a misunderstanding. It became a decision. His decision. He smiled, wished me a good day, and shut the door. I won't lie. I was furious. Not yelling, not arguing. Just the kind of quiet anger that makes you start planning. That evening, I walked back to the property line. On his side, everything looked perfect. Fresh sod, stone edging, brand new landscaping. But running right through the middle of it was 8 feet of land that legally belonged to me. Land I'd been maintaining for 11 years. That night, I pulled up the county parcel records, zoomed all the way in. There it was. That strip had never changed ownership, not even for a second, which meant something Ryan clearly didn't understand. Just because someone lets the grass grow doesn't mean they lose their land. And under local property rules, I still had every legal right to maintain, mow, improve, and care for my own property. Even if someone else had decided to pretend it belonged to them. I leaned back in my chair. Then, an idea hit me. At first it sounded simple. Then it became brilliant. Then it became just a little funny. Because if Ryan honestly believed that overgrown strip was his now, he was about to learn exactly how much control I still had over every single inch of my land. So tell me, was I wrong for what I did next? Or did he have it coming? Before I show you what happened, comment where you're watching from. And if someone tried to claim 8 feet of your property just by refusing to mow it, would you take your land back?